Hello, welcome back to Booster Therapy, your cure for that pack Crackin addiction. We are here again with another one. That's right, another pre-release kit. I'm gonna try to crack that thing open because we still have a handful of these. No Golgari or Dimir; those are pretty hard to get our hands on, but we used those for the pre-releases we were in, but got a handful of the Izzet, the Selesnya, and the Boros. So. If you don't know what this is, if you haven't watched the other ones, this is a pre-release kit you would have gotten on the week before the actual release. So you get 6 packs in here. One of those is a seeded pack. That's this guy right here that has a foil promo. We'll save that for the end. You get a little card divider. So it's on theme. So of course this is the Izzet Signet symbol. So cover that up. You get this beautiful spin down. I really am impressed with how good these ones look from the Guilds of Ravnica. They just look really good. You get a token, and on the back of that token is a code for Arena. I will share that at the end of the video, so one of you guys can use that and feel free to plug it into Arena. I'm not sure if it still gives you a free sealed or if it at least gives you the cards. You get a fun little, rules of the road thing. Honestly, this is pretty helpful. If you're brand new or it's been a long time and you are coming back, it really gives you an idea of what you should be building with a pre-release deck, a 40-card deck. It talks about mana curve, which I love. It's really something we don't talk a ton about. I'll be talking about this in the next draft tech video that you guys should see hopefully in a couple weeks here, but really focused on the curve as far as the strategy goes with that. And then the number of lands, which should usually be about 17. That puts you a little over 41% in a 40-card deck. So this is kind of cool. Little resource guide for you. And then, of course, you get this little box. It's kind of trash. Don't worry about it. You're not going to really use it. And then the 5 regular packs. So we're going to go right through these bad boys. Going to peel through a little bit. We're going to take our time because there's therapy in this. This isn't a rushing to the rare kind of video. We have those. You can watch them. But we'll slowly go through the commons. Put them off over here. Not going to talk a ton about them. Then we'll talk about the uncommons. You got Golgari Raiders. Pretty good if you find your way into a Golgari theme and you're filling up the graveyard. Not bad for a draft. You got the Gatekeeper Gargoyle. Not bad as well. Good card. The Inspiring Unicorn, which I think is undervalued. The mana cost is kind of gross, but it really turns the tide in a Boros type deck where everything is kind of small. This helps you get some beef and just kind of finish things off. Usually around turn 6 in a Boros deck, maybe 7, the tide starts turning against you. If you haven't won by then, it's going to be tough to win. Something like this will help you just maybe get that extra point or two of damage in and chip into your opponent. And then another good card for Boros, the Swiftblade Vindicator is the rare. It's a great card, real efficient for what it is. 2 mana, double strike, vigilance, trample, 1/1. Why not? And then, of course, every pack has a token and a gate, a guild gate. So, got the Golgari one there. Put those off to the side. All right. Pack number 2. Hoping to get lucky. Would love to see something extra spicy on this one. So, again, just kind of peeling through the commons. Enjoying that noise, that noise, that noise, that noise. Okay. All right, Demotion. Another one good for Boros, and an Izzet one. This is kind of disappointing, but locking a creature down so you don't have to worry about it getting in front of you. Grappling Sundew, just a big wall. This is a great uncommon if you're drafting, especially if you get to find your way into Dimir or you're surveilling a lot. This card's sick. Early play, real good. And then we got Dawn of Hope for a rare, which has beautiful artwork. Again, you've heard me say it once. Overall, the artwork that's in Guilds of Ravnica is really good. There's only a few cards that are super questionable. Hopefully we don't see those because those cards also are just kind of bummers to open. So we don't want to see much of that. Alright. This is another, it's a common, but this is a great common. Alright. Starting off with a really good uncommon in a draft. Nightveil Predator, 3/3 Flying Death Touch Hexproof for 4. The Wee Dragonauts should be a familiar one if you're not a new player. Pilfering Imp, I love this card. I love anything that gives us a little bit of that hand disruption and kind of pulls out the things that we don't want to deal with later. And hey, a nice rare, good for Izzet, if that's what we're running with this pre-release. The Runaway Steamkin, really great card. And we get a foil. We got a shiny Luxident Restorer, that whole Convoke ability. Shiny, shiny. All right, kind of put those off to the side here. And of course the Izzet Guild Gates, which I think have the best artwork. Really, a lot of the Izzet artwork, that blue and red works really well together. This is another one of my favorites in a draft. The Ornery Goblin, just a good card. Alright, so first one we got is Invert and Invent for our uncommons. It's kind of okay. It's a great card right here if you're playing Dimir and surveilling. Again, the hand disruption is something I am a huge fan of, so the Thought Erasure. Erasure. Flight of the Equinox, if you want to. We're losing focus there. There we go. That Convoke to get a big boy. And hey, here's one of those cards where I hate the artwork and the card itself is bad. This artwork is just so weird to me. So, Citywide Bust. Not bad though for a draft, in all honesty. Especially if you're in Boros and you're afraid of the big nasties getting in front of you. This does wipe the board of those, which is convenient. Alright, the last regular pack, and then we'll get to find out what we have in our seeded pack. So we got a Healer's Hawk, is a great common, great draft card. And, alright, first one is also really good in the draft, the Goblin Crater Maker. Just a lot of functionality off one card, and a 2/2 for 2 Goblin, not bad. Street Riot, not really worth your time. Another really good Boros card, Sunhome Stalwart. And hey, nice, beautiful mythic, Vraska Golgari Queen. Man, if I were opening this pre-release kit, I'd feel so torn apart because I don't know, between the cards we got, how you find this card its way in. But you really want to because it's so good. Yay, nice mythic. Well, hey, this pack feels good now. And then, of course, another Guild Gate. All right. So let's get to that seeded pack. I'm going to try to keep that foil promo hidden because I don't want to see it. This is it right here. We're going to put it here. And we're going to flip it over to the locket. So we got lockets. All right. Crackling Drake is another really good card in the draft. Just, it's a good card. I mean, I'm sure you've all, if you're watching Standard, the Drake decks are pretty popular right now. Another good card, Murmuring Mystic. And then we should be just on a bunch of commons that are on color, on theme. Some pretty solid stuff for Izzet. There's that Ornery Goblin. Maximize altitude. And then we know the gate is the last thing we see before we get to the promo foil. Hey, nice. Another Runaway Steamkin. That is a nice foil to get, guys. This is a good card. This is, I gotta think that the mono red right now is one of the most winning decks in Standard. I also think this has a pretty easy place in red deck wins when it comes to Modern as well. It's just insanely good to be able to pump it up with every red spell, not instant or sorcery, every red spell you cast. And then being able to remove those 1/1s to cast more red spells. I mean, it's just an insane engine that can do a lot of damage or just get you through a lot of cards. So that's it. That's some pretty solid rares, though. Not disappointed. I mean, we got 2 of the Steamkins, which are great. We got a Mythic Planeswalker. We got a couple cards that are definitely a bust, but the Swiftblade is also good. So really nice little pre-release kit. A lot of great cards. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you're staying tuned and watching everything else we have and sharing with your friends. Feel free to post us on social media, on Twitter, #BoosterTherapy, so we can see who's shouting us out, and maybe we can do something nice for you someday and shout you back out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your love and support. If you like what you see, click over here to watch more. Click over here to subscribe if you're not one of those subscribers already. We want help growing our channel, and we need you to do that. And I did promise one other thing. That's right. This card right here, bang. If you want that, that's yours. Go ahead on Arena. Plug it in. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. Okay. Have a wonderful night, everybody.